Hi, welcome back to Boxes of Lights. You join me here on day 5. We've got 2 more days of splicing and dicing to build our Too Many Bones Tyrant. And on day 5 we've got a tank limit of 20 and we're drawing 4 cards. We've got a request, 1 baddie and 3 lab dice. And I think I'm going to start by rolling 3 dice. Remember, this is a one at a time thing, so I don't have to roll 3 if I don't want to. And you're going to get familiar. That's one thing I'm learning about this game. You're going to get familiar with the things that come along. And there was one in here. This one in particular, place a research lab die on this card, choosing its face upside. Being able to set a die how you wish is brilliant. Like, I don't know, right now I'm desperate for skills, so I've been lucky enough to pull this skill die. It's got 2. It's only got 2, so I've only got a 1 in 3 chance of actually rolling it. Let's see what happens. Come on. Yes, we did. Okay. All right. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. So that's action number 1. I'd like a skill, so I'm going to draw a baddie. I think that's my second action. Draw a baddie. Do I draw the 20 and hope it's a really good 20, or do I draw multiple 5s? Do I want to draw 3? I think I do. So let's draw them one at a time and decide. So we can draw up to 3. Okay, the first one is a Goblin Alchemist with Signal 3. Can I place it? No, its initiative is 6. Darn it. Its initiative is 6. Unless we get rid of this. Okay. Now, I kind of like this now because I can put this die in and push my initiative up as well. 2 baddies with 3 or more stats lower. I'm drawing again. We've got Thick Skin, which I like, and Taunt. 3 or more stats lower. So 5 is lower, 2 is lower, and 2 is lower. Okay, so I could place this one here. I'm drawing again. An Orc Axe Bearer. It's got Raiding and Callous. His health is less than mine, his attack is less than mine, his defense and his initiative. Right, so I can place. So that's my second action. Let's draw a card. It's an opportunity, and that one's a task. So it's still not the setback we were strangely looking for. Synergy. 1 skill lab die. There's no way I'm giving up my skill lab die. No way. Taunt doesn't really help. Thick Skin does. It allows me to ignore the first wound this unit would take. Callous means it can only take damage from damage dealt by attack dice. That could be useful. And Raiding gains an extra attack die for every additional Orc type baddie on the battle map. So can any of these things, are they Orcs? Well, I'm a troll, aren't I? No Orcs. There's no Orcs in here. Thick Skin might be the one to do, but I need to get rid of this. So as my next action, I might actually draw another baddie. This is kind of an all-in kind of day, isn't it? This is a Troll Brewmaster. It's got Recover 1 and Thick Skin. Does it have 3 stats lower than mine? Health 5 is lower. Attack 3 is not. 3 initiative and 0 defense. Does that count? Yeah, I guess it does. 0 defense. So 1, 2, 3. So I could push this one up. So I think as my second action, I'm not going to pull any more. I'm going to place these 2 on here. And I'm going to place 1 bad. That means that's complete. That goes straight away, right? 2 baddies with 3 or more stats. I'm going to assume that 0 defense is 0 defense, right? So 0 defense, 5 health, 3 initiative is lower, 1 defense, 2 attack, 3 initiative, 6 health. Yeah, these are all lower. And I'm going to place another. I'll place another here. That's my second action. Okay, so I can place 3. I don't actually need this anymore, I don't think, afterwards, so I might end that one next time. Yeah, I think I need options on my final turn. So I'm just gonna let this lie. Alright. Okay, let's draw. Another request. 1 baddie with Hardy. I'm ignoring these for the minute. I've got 1 out. I can get rid of that one. I want to place. That's my first action. Place is my second action. These 2 dice. I remember, I kept messing this up last time. Rotate all lab dice 2 slots, so they're just opposite each other really. So this one's got 2 defense, this one's got 2 defense. I want the defense die here, so I'm going to place it opposite. And then for skills, I want this one here, thick skin and taunt. So I'm going to place here. That's my 2 actions. Final card. Have 4 tasks in play. And there we go. There's the setback, which is a day too late. Well, I'm not going to complete this anyway because I've completed this one now. 2 actions, 2 actions. It's got to be dice, right? Let's pull 3 dice. Oh, hang on. I could place this one and push my initiative up. So action number 1, I could get another skill. Action number 1, roll 3 dice. That's what I'm doing. Skill, I did get another skill. So I could use that on here. Today we heard some good news from Inhuman Resources. Right, this is what I'm doing. Final action, placing 2 dice. Skill die, which exhausts it, and immediately resolves this. And then initiative die. That's my 2 actions, isn't it? So now we splice. That's the end of day. So, day drinking before splicing, rotates clockwise. 1, 2. I hope I did that right. I'm definitely going to end that one. Now we go around. Initiative 6. That's higher than mine. That's a positive splice. Done. Initiative goes up to 6. Next die. Defense. 2 plus 2 is 4. That's higher than mine. This goes up. Skill. Grab this one. Now I can place this in the 2 spot or the 3 spot. I can't place it in the 1 spot. Only 1 point baddies go there, right? 1 point can go here, or here, or here. 5 points can go here or here, and then 20 points can go here. So I'm going to put this one here. So I can't use both of those that remain. Either the 5 goes here or the 20 that goes here. Alright, that's it. Let's clean up. I don't have any punishments or rewards. Requests go to demands. 3 of them. I could end this if I wanted to, but I don't want to. No, it's too good. Change a research lab die of your choice. Yeah, so I can roll 3 dice. Find the side I want. I'm going to have 4 actions, aren't I? So research baddies, place baddies, roll dice, place dice. This is going to be tight. Very, very tight. I'm hoping for, well, I don't know what, a skill or a tyrant die or anything. Attack and defense. There's nothing more I can do. I've only got 3 attack. That's my biggest disappointment here, I think. Alright, day 6. Let's go. And it's a setback. TED Talk. Tank limit is reduced by 2. You're joking. 2 times day number. Oh no. Ever since a gearlock named Ted mixed up the glue and ghoul, all apprentices have been required to spend 1 hour each quarter reviewing label safety. Tank limit is reduced by 2 times the day number. It's day number 6. That's 12. That means my tank limit is reduced from 24 to 12. I can't place that 20 pointer. So next is I'm just going to place a baddie straight, and it has to be a 5. What have I got? It's an aggressive geophage. It's stout, treasure, thick skin 1. Oh man, I think this might be trouble. Trouble, because even its preferred target is the same as mine, is not better than mine. Oh dear, this is definitely trouble. Because now I've got to roll, I've got to research 3 dice. Health, health, attack. I can't place any more baddies. Oh dear. It's another setback. Fudged time card. Workday. Opportunities drawn today are immediately discarded. Yeah, that doesn't help us either. You're not supposed to work overtime, but this potion requires 50 hours of constant stirring. Figure it out. Got 3 setbacks in play, 1, 2, 3, which means this is immediately resolved. After immediately drawing from the knob deck, we're not going to draw any more. The only action we've got left is to change a lab die to any side of my choice. Well, none of these are any good. None of these are any good. Got ranged, we've got this one and this one, but we need that icon. This is no good because this is not to the right of our track. Yeah, we failed, haven't we? We failed to produce a positive splice. The only thing we can do is pull a dice and place it at random. So I've pulled the wrong skill here. Fudged time. Not that one, Ted's talking. Oh, Ted. Just out of interest, would this one have saved me? Yeah, it would have done, look. Look at that. No, that one wouldn't. But yeah, it has this icon. So that would have been enough to give me a positive splice. But I can still do this, actually. I can still do this. But it's a very outside chance. In this bag, I've got 1 action left. Remember, what I can do is I can pull and place as 1 action, right? Because remember, the action is, let me just get this right for you. Give you the right terms. Place a lab dice. Okay? So you can either place a research lab die, one of these, or you can pull 1 out of the bag. And I can do this up to twice. So, in this bag, I've got 7 dice left. And on these dice, I've got a couple with skill on them. So, I think 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 dice. So it's not quite 50-50. In fact, it's worse than that. But I've got a couple of chances here. So let's pull and place. I have to place this die. Whatever die I pull. Do you have to pick your target first? Let me just check that. Just check that in the rulebooks. Incidentally, when you're going through the rulebook, if you find any of these little... some of this flavour text is blanked out. I think there's a little puzzle in here that's intentional. And I think if you look on BoardGameGeek.com, I think you'll probably find a forum of people trying to solve this riddle. Why are these things blanked out? I'll leave you to figure that out. Right, let me just check this. Yeah, it says you must declare a specific lab die slot or knob card before you pull. Alright, so blindly draw and place. That's a shame. And I remember I've got day drinking, so I've got to put it in here or here. So I'm going to declare this spot. I'm hoping to pull a skill. Ready? Roll, roll, roll. So I've got 2 chances at this. Yes! I've got one. I've got one. But now I've got to roll the thing. See how it's not all that great? I've got a 1 in 6 chance now of rolling this thing, and I'm not going to cut. I'm just going to keep this rolling. I don't want to edit anything. I want you to see if this happens. Massive anticlimax. 1 in 6 chance. Yeah, it's not going to happen, is it? No, health. Okay. So health goes here. But I've got this. I've got another chance. I can do this twice. Oh, 1 in 6 chance. So close. So close. Oh, there it is. So close. Right, let's try again. No. Oh, yes. Yes. I've got another one. Alright, this one's got 2 sides. So now we've got a 1 in 3. A 1 in 3. Oh, come on. A 1 in 3. Give it to me. Yes! Come on. That was going here, by the way. I didn't declare the slot. It was going there. We've done it. We've done it. That's right, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay. That was my final action, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that was my final action. Now you probably noticed I made that, despite the drama, I made it a little bit more difficult than I should have. I had an extra action. I don't know why I only thought I had 1 action. And I could have used this. I could have just drawn 3 dice, researched 3 dice, and then turned one of them to skill. If I'd have drawn, I mean, it still wasn't guaranteed. I still had to turn it, but at least I would have had better odds. Instead of drawing 2 and then rolling, I could have just drawn 3 and then used an action to turn it. Yeah, don't know how I missed that. But we're good. We're where we are. Forget that final action. Let's continue. This is it. Right, splicing. Day drinking. Everything moves over. That's a negative splice, which I can ignore because Rob Grint did his job. When splicing, you prevent the effects of 1 negative splice. Skill. Yes, it's a 5-pointer. It can go in the 2 spot or the 3 spot. We've had a successful splice. Oh my golly. My luck is terrible. And now we've got a tyrant, finally, that's got thick skin, taunt, stout, treasure, thick skin 1. Now the rule is, I can only place this if it's got a skill on here that I don't already have. I don't have stout, I don't have treasure. Do I want them? I have no idea at this stage. All I know is I needed a positive splice, which I've got, and I've hit the 5. Get ready, folks. We're going to do battle, day 7. Incidentally, when we build our final tyrant, which we're going to do, we're going to record it on this sheet. I'm going to give it a name and put all its skills in here. You can only take 1 skill from each of these, right? They don't get them all. So I'm not going to want taunt, I want thick skin. This one says thick skin 1. It's the same thing, right? It's just these are from different sets, and that's a clarification that thick skin 1 means you reduce damage by 1. If it was thick skin 2, it would be 2. So I could take thick skin from here or from here. I'll take it from here. That leaves stout. Stout says the unit's last HP can only be removed by fatigue. That means we're going to be standing strong until that final round, round 6. Treasure, when this unit's defeated, place the loot die on its position, so it leaves loot behind. This is the thing. We're going to want to build a tyrant that's strong enough to beat this lot, but not so strong that our gearlocks can't beat it. But we're only halfway there. We've got to win the battle. Let's clear the decks with all the cards. We don't need any of this stuff. We don't need the lab anymore. And we need the Tyrant Initiative die. If you have like a wet or dry eraser marker, you can write the stats in here. Transfer them onto here. Or you can transfer them onto these sheets. Right, there's plenty provided in here. Copy them out, different ones if you wish. Up to you. So make a record of your tyrants. Now for the skills, when or if we port this tyrant into our Too Many Bones games, it's going to have all the skills. So you can make a note of all of them. But in this tyrant battle, like I said earlier, it's just going to have 1. So I'm going to put thick skin, and I'm going to put taunt with a bone. Alright, so it's triggered by a bone. And I'm going to put an asterisk next to this one, because that's the one that we're using for this battle. I mean, strictly speaking, they should be going in this middle section, right, because it's the 2 spot. Then we've got stout. And then thick skin again, and then we'll put treasure. Tyrant dice, we got the, was that the troll and the beast? Baddie types, all of these. We've got attack just 3, defense 4, health 9, initiative 6. We go for strongest, we're ranged, and we need to give it a name. I think we're going to call him Wolfie. So imaginative, Ricky. Right then, so you guys can take on Wolfie in your own games. Let me know in the comments how you get on. But he's not the fully fledged tyrant just yet. Oh no. We're going to need a battle mat. If you're using the one from Undertow, land side, okay, I'm going to grab some dice. We'll need our round counter, set to round 1. We're going to need some health chips, 9 for Wolfie. We're going to need our lane markers. We're going to create our battle queue. So he goes on the bottom, the 2 1s and 2 5s on the top. I'm going to have these randomized, okay, so I don't know who's who. And if we just have a quick peek at the Proto Tyrant, you can see he's got 1 skill. It's called Randomize. He's got 5 health, 2 attack, and he's got 1 Tyrant die. And that's what this Randomize means. We're going to take all the Tyrant dice that we are not using, yeah, so the remainder, stick them in this bag, give it a shake, draw 1 at random. That's his die. He snagged himself the Scales Tyrant die. Alright. Now we're going to set things up just as we would a regular game. So we've got initiative 6, we're going to be at the top, no doubt. And play just like regular rules here. There will be some things on your Tyrant sheet that may act a bit strange, may actually affect the bad guys. But of course when it's a Tyrant your Gearlock party's taken down, it'll help the bad guys then as well. But if you do have extra baddies, we don't, right? So extra baddie slots, they do come into play in this battle on your side as allies to the Tyrant. They're always allies to the Tyrant. Right, lane number 1 then is the Feathered Dragon. It's ranged. Lane number 2 is going to be the Sand Dragon, the Sand Dragon Brute. Okay, and he's melee. Lane number 3 is the Troll Brute. He's melee as well. And then lane number 4 is the Bog Ribbits. That's ranged, health 3. Tyrant, we're ranged. Yellow has initiative 1. Blue has initiative 5. Purple has initiative 4. And green has initiative 3. Okey-doke. Let's make sure we understand all of our abilities first. So we've got thick skin, means we ignore the first point of damage. We've got stout, so our last HP can't be removed if we get all the way down till we reach this point. The bad guys, thick skin and careless. Careless on a bone, so that's careless 1, really. He'll take 1, if he rolls a bone he'll take a damage. Okay. The dragon has weaken 1. That's a weaken effect, right? Weaken 1. So on a target it reduces, well on a Gearlock, I've just got to get this, I've kind of figured this out. Like I said, it's strange playing beasts, baddies against Tyrant. But basically, other units will have their attack strength reduced by 1 when they're weakened. Okay, well, we've already got a low attack strength, so we really don't want to see that happening. And then it's got days on a bone, which we don't mind. That just stops us moving. Okay, put that up there. The Sand Dragon Brute has got Confuse. That's this one. Units attack and defense stats are swapped on the target. No, that's not so bad. And then it's got Decoy too. This is the decoy die, like this. Ready to strike snake. So when this thing is beaten, the decoy will come out with 2 health. And we've got to take that down before we can continue to hit the other baddies. I think that's the way this works. We'll double check all this. We'll put that up there. Then the Bog Ribbits. When attacked, this one's going to fire a bit of poison back at me. That's what secrete means. When hit by an adjacent unit. So that's going to use the poison 1 die, it's secrete 1, and then it's got poison 1 as well. So when it hits, it's going to do stuff. So we've got lots of horrible effects coming our way. This one's going to move 2 and not get near me. Maybe I should come over here first. 1, 2. 1. Yeah, maybe I should do this. Might give me a little bit more time. Our preferred target is the strongest, so the one with the most HP. So it is going to go. It is going to go for this one. So let's grab our dice, and we're attacking strongest. Ranged baddies or ranged tyrant must target opposing units of the preferred target anywhere on the battle map. All right. So let's roll this lot. Roll as many of the dice as you would like, and if we were targeting multiple enemies, which we're not, the attack dice are rolled separately for each one. Right, I want lots of hits. Wow, that'll do it. That'll do it. Right, 2, 4, 6, 7 defense. Come and get me. 4, 5 attack. And then on my tyrant dice, we got aggression. That didn't help. We didn't roll any bones. That just turns bones here into hits. And that's a +1 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Oh, so close. So close. Alright. That's round 1. That's us done. That was super. Next up is Blue. He's ranged. We're his target. He's got 3 attack, 2 defense. He's weaken us for 1, and he'll get days on a bone. Okay, it's a lot of dice. It's a lot of dice. But we've got, let's put it down the bottom, but we've got a lot of defense. Okay, he's got 2 defense. He's got 2 hits and a bone. We've got thick skin, but that only stops damage that's already bust through our defences. So 2 hits is going to take out 2 of our defence. It's cool. And this one's going to give us days. Okay, next up, purple. So this is melee. It's going to move 2. Can't attack us, but it's got 1 defense. Oh, 2. Next is green, which is this one. So this is ranged. So secrete's not doing anything. It's got 1 ranged poison. Bang. No attack dice, no defense. Yellow, next. So he's going to move in. It's melee. Has thick skin and careless. 1 attack, 1 defense. Oh, 2 defense, 2 attack. That goes through, hits our defense. Now they're putting up a fight. Round 2. Us to go. I'm going to suffer 1 point of true damage. Thick skin's not going to help us there. No defense. That ticks down to 0, so it goes away. We can't move. We've got weaken 1, so we've only got 2 attack dice. And that goes away. And that goes away. Right, that goes away at the end of turn, but we know we can't move. Okay, so we've got 2 attack. 2 defense are active. We've got 4 defense total, so we can roll 2 more. And then our tyrant dice. And who are we attacking? We're attacking this one with our ranged attack. Okay. What have we got? A bone, 1 defense, 2 defense. 1, 2, 3 damage, and we restore 1 health. Excellent. So we get that poison damage back, and 3 damage. So 2 gets rid of this, 1 gets rid of this. Actually, I need to make a quick correction here. That's not 1 damage, that's the Thunder Club, and that only hits adjacent units for 1 true damage. That's the +1 damage here. Yeah, little mistake. Okay. Alright, not great. Okay, blue next. So he's got his 2 defense active, he's got 3 attack. He's going to hit us for weaken 1 again. And then daze on bones. Alright. He's dazed us with a bone. And then 2 damage. Take away that 2 defense. Okay, purple next. Purple's moving in. 3 attack, 1 defense. He hits us with confuse as well, so that's going on. So confuse adds the confuse die, or if we've already got one, it takes it off. So 3 attack, 1 defense. No defense this time. 3 attack. That takes away our defense. I feel like we're quite evenly matched at the moment. This could be a long battle. He's going to hit us for poison. Then yellow. 1 attack. That's 1. Thick skin gets rid of that, so we're good. Round 3. Right, 1 true damage from poison. We can't move. We've got weaken and confuse. I think weaken's going to affect... See, this confuse is going to switch our attack and defense stats. Weaken reduces your attack stats. Now I believe we can do this however we wish. So I could flip first and then weaken. So we get 3 defense and 3 attack. If I do it the other way around, it would be 2 defense and 4 attack. Yeah, let's do it this way. Okay. Okay, what have we got? Just 2 defense. Ooh, that weaken did hurt me then. It did. 2 defense is not great. And then restore 1 or restore 2 health. Tyrant die, and then 1, 2. Oh no, hang on, this is something else. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough to defeat him actually. This is a Thunder Club. This says after this unit attacks, knock an adjacent target to the furthest position away from its current position on the battle mat and deal it 1 true damage. Yeah, so we don't need to Thunder Club him. But it does have decoy 2. And that goes back here where it was. 2 HP. Now decoy says gearlocks, but I'm going to assume that applies to the tyrant as well. I think that makes sense. Right. Now while this decoy is on the map, we can't attack baddies. So I've got to take this thing out first. Okay? Alright. That's me done. Now I'm a bit nervous because my defense is so low. Blue 5. Ranged. Weaken 1. There's 2 defenses already there, 3 attack. Yeah, that's 3 damage. That takes out my defense. Thick skin takes away 1. Purple. Purple's dead. Green. Poison. Yellow. His defense is already rolled. He's got 1 attack. It's 2 damage. Thick skin takes 1. We lose 1. Okay. Round 4. Round 4, bad things are going to happen because at the start of the round we've got an empty lane. The boss is coming in. He's melee. And he joins at the top of the track. Tyrants join at the top of the track, as do 20-point baddies and gearlocks. He's got his special tyrant die, which is his... It looks like Y-fronts. It's not, it's like a breastplate, but there you go. He's got his scaled underpants. He's got 2 attack. Oh, but he's melee. He can move diagonally, but he can't get to us. Now it's me. We've got to attack this decoy. Right, first I take poison. Strangely, I'm now perpetually confused. So my attack and defense are perpetually switched. Right, because we've taken this guy, he's not going to hit us with confuse and put them back again to take the die off. I think that's the case. So I might do it differently this time and put up, so I've got 4 defense and just 2 attack. And then my tyrant dice. Alright. We're targeting the boss. Okay. Well, I've got some defense this time. Not great, not as good as first time. Rolled a bone. We've stunned. Oh no, we're targeting this thing, aren't we? We've stunned this thing. And we've done 2 damage to it. Alright, it's gone. It's gone. And then we've healed 1. Yep. Ugh. Alright. Blue is going to hit me for weaken again. Still got his 2 defense and still got his 3 attack. What a battle. This is a slog. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. That takes out all my defense and my thick skin deals with the next one. Ooh. Green poisons me. Yellow does 1 attack. It's a bone, he's careless. This isn't taking damage, this is losing HP, so he's going to take 1 HP away. And so defense doesn't help him. Round 5. Well, my stout is not going to help me, is it? But I'm standing strong, so that's the good news. Round 5. Tyrant is moving in and using his 2 attack against me. 2 attack. And his scaled underpants. Okay. So a bone I'm happy with. This gets soaked up by my thick skin. And this means any damage we deal will be dealt back half, rounded down. Alright, and we're about to do it. So poison. weaken. This time I'm going to do, I'll take 3 defense, 3 attack. That's my defense value. Yeah, 3 defense, 3 attack with weaken. Push down my defense, push my defense over. Alright, 3 and 3 and my 2 tyrant dice. I want to hit this big bad guy for everything I've got. He's going to hit me back, of course. I wouldn't mind a heal, actually. I've got some defense, lovely. I heal 1. Happy with that. Then I do 1, 2, 3 damage. Then I thunder club him, which means he goes as far away as possible and gets dealt 1 true damage. So it's 1, 2, 4 damage to him, 2 damage back to me. Thick skin will soak up 1 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's only got 1 health left. I'm going to send him back over here. And I think that expends that die. It doesn't say, but I think it does. Yeah, let's assume it does. Okay. Phew. He's no longer my preferred target. It's going to be this little guy here, the Bog Ribbits. Okay, blue next. Weaken 1. 3 attack. He's going to daze because he threw a bone and do 1 damage, which my thick skin. Oh no, defense. Yeah, good point. That 2 damage he did back to me. It's not true damage, is it? 2 damage back to me is just going to take away that die. Yeah, sorry. That's when he hit me back. Okay, that's blue done. Green is going to hit me for poison. Yellow is going to hit me with 1 attack. 1 damage. Takes away my defense. Round 6. I think this is where we start to win. Fatigue. Fatigue. He's out of here. Fatigue. He's out of here. Fatigue. And then fatigue. Yep. Wow. We've created a monster. What's left? The purple one's gone. Blue one's gone. Wow. Okay. Me to go. Poison. Weaken. I'm going to put up some defense this time. 3 defense, 3 attack. Still can't move. Still confused. Tyrant dice. Who are we targeting? We're targeting that thing. So we need 2 damage, which we've got. Got 4 defense. Yeah, we got loads of attack. We don't have any healing. Right, he's gone. You're gone. So now it's just back and forth against this guy. Well, he's going to lose to fatigue next time anyway. So what's he going to do? He's going to hit me for 1 attack. If he's careless, he dies. My thick skin, oh, actually my defense soaks it up. And then that's it. We finished with 4 health. Wow, Wolfie. What a beast. What have we created? That's too many bones. Splice and dice. That was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If I made any errors, this was a first play. If I made any errors, yeah, forgive me. Leave a comment. And I'd love to find out how you do against Wolfie. Well done, Chip 3 Games. I'm impressed. I like what you've done. That was pretty close in the end. I think. Well, I'm not sure. Full health, yeah, we won that one hands down. We slammed it. How would the gearlocks fare? I don't know. He's a beast. But I can't wait to try it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Keep gaming, stay safe. See you next time.